This is my education technology philosophy. My instructional technology philosophy is based heavily on the idea of adaptation in the teaching and learning process. I believe in a learner-centered process, and I believe that it can be achieved through the integration of technology. As an educator, it is my responsibility to prepare my students for the world ahead of them. This preparation is more than what is found in a textbook or communicated through an essay. It is about helping to fill our students' toolboxes with as many tools as possible. With this generation, the tools need to be of a technological variety. We must do our best to prepare them for a world which even we are unsure of. Technology has given teachers the freedom to change the way learning happens in the classroom. The use of technology helps to level the playing field for students of all learning abilities. I think new and emerging technologies have given educators the opportunity to create an environment that can engage learners in active, intentional, authentic, and cooperative learning. I think computer technology is not simply a conveyor or communicator of meaning, nor should it prescribe and control all of the learning interactions, but it needs to be understood by those that are teaching. Technology must support learning by doing, the process of knowledge construction. It should function as an intellectual tool that enables learners to build more meaningful, personal interpretations and representations of the world. I believe integrated technology is very important because the future is now. We are living in a time when technology has a major impact on almost everything we do. Both students and teachers who fail to understand how technology can help them are doing a disservice to both themselves and those around them. It is necessary for all students to learn with and use technology because in many careers they will need to use technology as their futures. As teachers, we need to enhance student learning and prepare them for life after their schooling ends. We continue to see how teaching is evolving every day in classrooms across the country. This evolution in teaching is directly linked to the advancement of technology in the classroom. We are knocking down barriers between students of all learners because of how we integrate technology in the classroom. Classroom tools like the computer, smartboards, and even in the not too distant future, iPads have transformed how students can interact and learn from each other. Teachers are in place to guide their students. This should be done not through a dictatorship, but rather a democracy, where students help to teach each other. Students need to learn from each other. They need to work together to problem solve. These are the skills that, no matter their intellect, will transfer over to the world outside of the classroom. Technology is a bridge to the future by allowing students to work with peers not only in the classroom but all over the world. As education becomes more liberal in its teachings, teachers are able to use a wide variety of avenues with which to teach by. Many of these avenues are geared toward trying to reach all students in the classroom. We know, as many studies have proven, that students have different learning tendencies, that to reach all the students in the classroom, we must devise many methods on how to share this knowledge. Students, particularly those at lower levels, may not have the attention spans nor the desire to sit and listen and take notes from a board. Technology in the classroom is helping to cater to those students. Through the use of the previous mentioned smartboards, computer-enhanced learning, and many more creative tools, students now feel like they are teaching themselves and therefore are more apt to understand the material at hand. Successful teachers are those that think outside the box and help create activities that allow the kids the freedom to express themselves. Information is quickly acclimated when you are interested in what is being presented to you. Interest comes from hearing and then doing. Having flexibility to create projects that even may fail will only help your students. Teachers now have the opportunity to learn how to use technology. Through this class, we discovered effective ways that the internet can help. I now understand how to open a class blog that students can use as a discussion forum. Class blogs are easy. While being effective, they give students the opportunity to view their peers' works and see what others are thinking about similar issues. We also created a wiki page, a place where students can work on group projects together without the need of being in the classroom or working at the same time. Websites like this one are great at leveling the playing field for students across the learning spectrum. Virtual field trips and online discussion boards can also be incorporated and used effectively to shift students into the active creators of knowledge rather than just the passive recipients of it. This class has shown me all the different forums that can be used to share information with students in my class. These forums have helped to change the archaic teaching styles of the past and push student-driven classes to the forefront of education. Technology has given great structure to the philosophy of UDL, the Universal Design for Learning. It's a framework for designing educational environments that enable all learners to gain knowledge, skills, and enthusiasm for what they are learning. This is accomplished by simultaneously reducing barriers to the curriculum and providing rich support for learning. Students differ from one another in many ways and present unique learning needs in the classroom settings. Incorporating supports for students in the technological way, it is possible for everyone to experience the same type of learning regardless of their capabilities. The three keys to UDL, coming off of their website, is that teachers help students represent, engage, and express. Representation refers to how you design and deliver information to your classroom. Engagement refers to how students participate in your class. Expression refers to how you ask students to demonstrate what they've learned. Technology has allowed the way students engage and express themselves that is unlike any generation to date. We have to remember that students are preparing for a world which will seem completely different from the one we are living in today. They will be applying for jobs that do not exist in today's world. In order to fairly prepare them, we must allow them to think creatively and outside the proverbial box. They must understand how to work within a group setting. Communicating effectively is a skill that transcends from generation to generation and will not change even as technology continues to evolve. Kids need to be active and up, moving around, practicing for themselves, using their hands to see how something works. Learning doesn't differentiate between kids and adults, as much as many may think. Engaging students is the key to maintaining an effective learning setting. For my class, we've done projects with kids that have involved movies, games, and lessons plans given by the kids to the kids. This year we will be doing a project on inventions that will help the kids act as news reporters where they will make a report on how certain things were created, like the toothbrush. These projects were not possible years ago. But with the advent of technology, we can see the future is unlimited. Teachers are leaders. Leaders think, make decisions, and solve problems. They do not wait for someone to do it for them. However, leaders are always willing to learn from someone else. Teachers must continually make efforts to bring new ideas into the classroom, try them, and learn from them. A teacher must put their students in the position to be the best learners that they can be. Technology in the classroom allows students to transform information, construct hypotheses, and make decisions in ways that were not possible before the computer and the internet. Technology gives teachers and students the freedom to learn in different forms. It helps to improve student efficiency and allows students to spend more time on higher levels of thinking. It encourages students to take an active role in their education by allowing them to actively participate in the learning experience. Technology is fun, and fun is what kids love and react to. Technology has helped to redefine the learning environment in such a way that the individual learner is a central concern, and learning is compartmentalized because of what technology has created for it. Our students are the wave of the future, and technology is at the forefront of where our students are going. This is my education technology philosophy. My instructional technology philosophy is based heavily on the idea of adaptation in the teaching and learning process. I believe in a learner-centered process, and I believe that it can be achieved through the integration of technology. As an educator, it is my responsibility to prepare my students for the world ahead of them. This preparation is more than what is found in a textbook or communicated through an essay. It is about helping to fill our students' toolboxes with as many tools as possible. With this generation, the tools need to be of a technological variety. We must do our best to prepare them for a world which even we are unsure of. My philosophy of technology and education revolves around adaptation. Technology